is officially the first full day of fall, and with weather getting a little cooler, well, good time for us to revamp our skincare routines. On today's checklist, we want to break down how to keep our skin healthy in the new season. And here to help us, board-certified dermatologist Dr. Angela Lamb. Doc, good to see you.
Morning.
Yes.
All right,
Nice to be here.
so we're talking about this. What do we need to do to start getting ready to update this as we move into this different season?
A lot of times people don't realize that even when the temperature drops to around 70, that really can create some havoc for your skin. Whatever you're doing for the summer, you're not going to be able to do for the fall and winter, just because that decreased humidity, the decreased temperature really can create some problems.
Okay, so what are the best ways to revamp?
So the biggest ways to revamp are to change your products. So that's one of the first ways. So as I mentioned, less humidity, less moisture. We need to bring in products that have more of that. So you want to swap out your products that are more like gel-based for a cream. You want to look for ingredients like shea butter, petrolatum, also known as Vaseline, also ceramides, things that are going to trap in the moisture.
I didn't know. I never knew that. Okay. What are ceramides?
Yeah. So ceramides are actually some proteins that we can put in products that really serve for the skin barrier to trap in that moisture, so it doesn't go across.
Are there things we should just flat out get rid of for this time of year?
So you want to really avoid things that are harsh. So if you're using a toner, if you're using glycolic acid, lactic acid.
So don't use it at all?
So you want to go down to, let's say you use those every day. Do it maybe once a week. Also those exfoliants that have those beads, you know, those little beads.
I like those.
You want to maybe drop those or go down same to maybe once every 2 weeks instead of once a week.
Is it just drying?
Change it up. Those are really drying. They're going to trap and suck a lot of the moisture out of the skin. And so our goal is to prevent that, also to put things on the skin that are going to make it so that, again, that moisture doesn't evaporate off.
What if you have a skin condition, let's say eczema? Are there certain considerations that you should be making during the fall?
This is when most of my patients start messaging me. So I tell them to stay ahead of it. I say, come in September, because that's when, if you have eczema, psoriasis, it may flare. Just having less humidity is going to make some of those skin conditions flare, so we want to jump on it. Get those prescriptions, have them on your shelf now, so you're not waiting until October, November, December when things are really out of control.
That makes sense. And last but not least, I know you say it all the time, but sunscreen, even when it's cold.
Absolutely. Sunscreen, 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 at least an SPF 30. Often that's how people get trapped. They're out there, it's chilly, they say, oh, I just went to Apple Pick or something like that, and then they end up really getting a sunburn. So still wear your hat, still apply the sunscreen, still reapply it every 2 hours if you're outside.
Too, let's say you have moisturizer that has sunscreen in it, but you have another, I don't know, a sunscreen in and of itself. Is there an order? Like, should you put the sunscreen on your face as opposed to on top of moisturizer? Do you know what I mean? Like, does it still penetrate?
It still penetrates. So we say that really the sunscreen should go on last. But if you have a sunscreen moisturizer mix, you can just put that on, and so you're accomplishing both.
Are those as effective as just regular sunscreen?
They are.
Okay.
Anything that says SPF is FDA regulated. Okay. So yeah.
Crank up that humidifier.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.